On March 29, 2025, a solar eclipse will occur at 9 degrees Aries. Solar eclipses happen when the moon passes between the Earth and the Sun, partially or fully obscuring the Sun's light, and are generally seen as symbols of significant new beginnings, new cycles, and changes. This eclipse is part of the Saros 149 series, with the previous eclipse in this series occurring on March 20, 2007. What was happening in your life in March 2007? What themes were present in your life during that time? Now, the echoes of the past are returning, calling you to inevitable transformation. Review those topics. Similar issues or their extensions will resurface. During this eclipse, Leo will rise, while the Sun and Moon will be aligned with the warrior-like Algenib fixed star in Aries. Mercury will be in transit in Aries, and Venus will be retrograde in Pisces. The North Node, Saturn, and Venus will be conjunct in Pisces. Mars in Cancer will form harmonious aspects with Uranus in Taurus and Pluto in Aquarius. Let's break down the planetary aspects and astrological influences at the time of the eclipse. Saturn in Pisces, the North Node, and retrograde Venus will be in a 120 trine aspect to Mars in Cancer. The trine aspect brings fluid and supportive energy. In cosmos, fire and water elements are dominant during the time of solar eclipse. This is the dance of fire and water. The energy rises into the unknown led by fire. Saturn and the North Node represent spiritual growth and karmic responsibilities, while Mars can activate this energy. Disciplined steps can be taken for emotional and spiritual growth. It will be possible to move consciously in relationships and personal goals with the lessons of the past. Karmic challenges may become clearer, and emotional balance can be achieved. Past relationships may return if they are meant to, and steps can be taken toward the future. Missed opportunities from the past may return permanently, allowing for positive action. There may be developments related to health, responsibility, or authority figures. Uranus in Taurus will be in a 60 sextile aspect to Mars in Cancer. The sextile aspect brings opportunities and harmonious energies. Uranus represents sudden changes, while Mars represents courage and energy. Sudden opportunities and unexpected developments may occur. Change will be sudden and unexpected. Structures ready to break will no longer hold you. Uranus in Taurus will also be in a 60 sextile aspect to Saturn in Pisces, the North Node, and retrograde Venus. The breaking down of old patterns and the construction of new structures is possible. Karmic transformation and healing opportunities may arise. Major realizations about relationships and personal values can occur. Pluto in Aquarius will form a 60 sextile aspect to the solar eclipse in Aries. Pluto represents major transformations, while the Aries eclipse represents new beginnings. The sextile aspect connects these energies in a supportive manner. Doors for profound transformations may open. A strong rebirth energy can be felt. Hidden powers within the subconscious may emerge. It's a great time to rebuild yourself. However, remember that rebirth always follows a collapse. You cannot build the new without burning the old. This solar eclipse, occurring at 9 degrees Aries, aligns with the Algenib star, which is associated with struggle. This eclipse represents a transformative beginning that, in a karmic sense, was planned by a divine order. Astrologically, the 9th degree of Aries, according to the Sabian symbols, is described as a man teaching new forms for old symbols. This symbol represents reshaping ancient wisdom with a modern understanding and giving new perspectives to old concepts. It represents the soul's transition from the old to a new understanding. The main message of this eclipse whispers to us: how can you use the teachings of the past to build a new future? Breaking old habits, replacing them with new ones, and focusing on renewed issues and topics is emphasized. In the Aries solar eclipse, Chiron, also in Aries, may highlight the need to take new actions to heal old wounds and pain. With this eclipse, building a new identity by learning from our old experiences and breaking old patterns to replace them with more conscious and healing approaches may come to the forefront. On a collective level, old wounds, old belief systems, or symbolic meanings from the past can be reinterpreted, and a new understanding may emerge from them. Especially with Aries' pioneering energy, there may be a heightened need for individuals to courageously reshape their own destinies. All these influences, along with the planets in retrograde and the North Node in Pisces, emphasize that breaking these cycles from the past is also part of fate. In general, this eclipse can trigger a deep transformation and inner reconstruction process. The energies of forgotten secrets, unresolved wounds, and inevitable confrontations are circulating in the sky. During this period, the traces of the past, unfinished chapters in relationships, and spiritual connections may become more prominent. It is a time for deep emotional introspection, questioning our values and following a more authentic path, taking courageous steps and making new beginnings. But doing so with a solid plan will be crucial. During this period, there is strong support for karmic change and inner transformation. Let's explore how this powerful eclipse influences each of the 12 zodiac signs, as the universe imparts its message to your soul. Dear Aries and Aries Rising. The solar eclipse on March 29, 2025, will create a powerful and transformative effect for you. This solar eclipse ignites the sacred fire of the self. A portal opens in your first house, calling you to shed the old skin and embrace the warrior within. This is not just a new chapter, it is a rebirth written in the stars. It will emphasize themes of identity, personal goals, and new beginnings in life. Aries is known for its courageous and action-driven energy, making this eclipse a strong catalyst for personal empowerment and self-reinvention. This period will bring an opportunity to build a new identity and focus on your personal goals. This eclipse may help you explore yourself on a deeper level, renewing your personal strength and motivation. A sense of rebirth within your inner world may emerge. It's time to shed your old self and take charge of your life with greater strength and determination. You may undergo significant changes in your personal image, affecting both how others perceive you and how you feel about yourself. Saturn, in the 12th house, Pisces, North Node, and retrograde Venus. The 12th house is associated with the subconscious and hidden aspects. So when these planets are active here, past patterns, old traumas, and subconscious blockages may surface. The trine, 120 aspect between Saturn in the 12th house, the North Node, and retrograde Venus encourage you to embrace lessons from the past and step into the future with a sense of destiny. Mars placement in the 4th house may also bring awareness to your emotional roots and family connections. This planetary combination will foster emotional maturity and help you break free from the past, allowing for a fresh start. Uranus in the 2nd house, Taurus, and Mars in the 4th house, Cancer. Uranus' influence in the 2nd house can bring unexpected changes in finances and personal values. The sextile 60 aspect between Uranus and Mars encourages you to take innovative steps and boldly initiate change. This may help you discover unconventional solutions regarding financial security and personal values. Additionally, it can support you in laying stronger foundations for family responsibilities and home life. Uranus and Saturn in the 12th house, North Node, and retrograde Venus. The sextile aspect 60 between Uranus and the planets in the 12th house can reveal hidden potentials and help you break free from previously unnoticed patterns. These aspects offer an opportunity to establish a new balance between the spiritual and material realms. You may need to reconsider past relationships, values, and beliefs. This period will be a significant step toward personal transformation and spiritual growth. Pluto in the 11th house, Aquarius, and the solar eclipse in the first house. The sextile 60 aspect between Pluto and the solar eclipse brings powerful energy for change and transformation in social connections, friendships, and long-term goals. These aspects allow you to create a strong influence within your community and reshape the dynamics in your social circle. New friendships, group affiliations, and major turning points in your career path may come to the forefront. In conclusion, for Aries&Aries Rising, this eclipse marks a period of powerful new beginnings. You will break free from old patterns, mature emotionally and spiritually, and present a stronger stance in society. This eclipse offers an opportunity to discover your inner strength and make a fateful shift in your life's direction. The stars have spoken, and now, the path is yours to walk. Shed, release, reclaim. Your rebirth is here, written in the celestial script of fate. Dear Taurus and Taurus Rising, the solar eclipse on March 29, 2025, occurs in the 12th house, which governs the subconscious, spiritual awareness, and closure of past cycles. This period may bring an opportunity for deep emotional release, uncovering hidden fears, and breaking through internal blockages. Suppressed emotions, unresolved matters, or subconscious patterns may come to the surface. However, this eclipse also signals a powerful rebirth, freeing you from what no longer serves you. Saturn, North Node, and retrograde Venus in the 11th house. Social connections and fated encounters. During the eclipse, Saturn, the North Node, and retrograde Venus will form a harmonious trine in your 11th house. This suggests significant changes in your social circles. Old friendships or group associations may shift, leading you to new alliances that align with your evolving path. Fateful encounters may occur, reconnecting you with past acquaintances, or introducing you to a new community that supports your long-term aspirations. Uranus in the 1st house and Mars in the 3rd house. Personal change and dynamic communication with Uranus in your 1st house. Unexpected personal transformations and sudden insights may arise. The way you express yourself could evolve, prompting you to take bold and authentic steps in redefining your external image. This is a powerful time to embrace originality, innovate new ideas, and assert your individuality. Meanwhile, Mars in your 3rd house energizes communication, learning, and relationships with siblings, cousins, or close friends. You may experience intense discussions, quick developments, or even minor conflicts within your immediate circle. This is an ideal period for starting a new learning journey, delivering an important message, or channeling your mental energy into productive outlets. The supportive aspect between Uranus and Mars enhances your intellectual courage, pushing you toward innovative ideas and independent thinking. During this period, your need for authentic self-expression will increase, but be mindful of impulsive reactions in communication. Your words will carry power. Strategic and patient actions will serve you best. Change is no longer a choice, it is inevitable. Pluto's influence in the 10th house serves for career transformations and authority. Pluto in your 10th house forms a strong connection with the eclipse, indicating deep transformations in your career and social standing. You may step into a position of greater influence, take on new responsibilities, or make career-altering decisions that redefine your professional path. This period offers an opportunity to strengthen your authority and gain recognition in your field. Surrender to the unknown, for what is coming is far greater than what is left behind. Erroneous harmonious aspects with 11th house planets. Fated connections and future vision. Uranus in your 11th house is activating sudden and unexpected shifts in your social life, friendships, and long-term goals. With its supportive sextile aspects to Saturn, the North Node, and retrograde Venus, you may experience a major transformation in your social connections and aspirations. People entering your life can bring important lessons and guide you toward a new direction. Fateful encounters, surprising collaborations, and friendships with a purpose may emerge. As your vision for the future becomes clearer, you might find yourself stepping into new social dynamics. At the same time, old social ties that no longer align with your growth may naturally dissolve. This is a period to embrace your individuality while discovering innovative ways to contribute to a larger community. In conclusion, this eclipse marks a profound period of inner cleansing and transformation for Taurus and Taurus Rising. Hidden fears may surface, allowing you to release old baggage and step into a more empowered version of yourself. At the same time, expect fated changes in your social environment, financial surprises, and career advancements. Embrace your heightened self-awareness and be ready to navigate the new direction life is revealing to you. For Gemini and Gemini Rising, the solar eclipse on March 29, 2025, activates your 11th house, highlighting social circles, friendships, and long-term goals. This eclipse marks a turning point in your community connections, encouraging you to align with groups that reflect your evolving aspirations. You may experience shifts in friendships, join new networks, or encounter people who play a pivotal role in your future. Sudden realizations about your place in a larger collective may arise, guiding you toward a more authentic social environment. This is also a time when your dreams and ambitions take on a new form. Goals that once seemed significant might no longer resonate, pushing you to redefine what you truly seek in the long run. Trust that the universe is directing you toward connections and opportunities that align with your highest path. Saturn, North Node, and retrograde Venus in the 10th house indicates career redefinition and authority. During this eclipse, Saturn, the North Node, and retrograde Venus form a significant alignment in your 10th house of career and public image. This signals a period of restructuring in your professional life. You may feel a strong karmic pull toward leadership, increased responsibilities, or a shift in career direction. Retrograde Venus invites reflection on your professional relationships and the values you bring to your career. You may reconnect with past mentors, revisit old career plans, or make strategic adjustments to your public standing. The North Node's presence emphasizes fated career shifts, guiding you toward opportunities that align with your true purpose. Uranus in the 12th house and Mars in the 2nd house. Internal breakthroughs and financial action. With Uranus in your 12th house, subconscious insights and hidden revelations may surface unexpectedly. This is a period of spiritual awakening, where intuitive flashes guide you toward deeper self-awareness. Old fears, unconscious patterns, or unresolved emotions may rise to the surface, urging you to break free from limiting beliefs. Meanwhile, Mars in your 2nd house energizes financial matters. You may feel driven to take bold steps in earning, investing, or managing resources. Be mindful of impulsive decisions regarding money. While this transit brings courage, it also requires strategic action. Uranus and Mars' combined influence suggests financial changes tied to inner transformation. Your values and approach to abundance may shift, leading to a new way of attracting prosperity. Uranus' harmonious aspects with 10th house planets. Unexpected career developments. Uranus in the 12th house forms supportive aspects with Saturn, the North Node, and retrograde Venus in the 10th house, indicating that behind-the-scenes changes could influence your career path. Sudden insights, intuitive nudges, or hidden opportunities may propel you forward professionally. You might receive unexpected guidance from a mentor, uncover a long-lost ambition, or embrace an unconventional approach to success. This is a time to trust the unexpected. What initially seems like a disruption could actually be a redirection toward your true calling. Pluto, in your ninth house, strongly connects with the solar eclipse, signifying profound changes in your worldview, education, and spiritual beliefs. Travel, education, or mentorship could play a transformative role during this time. In conclusion, this solar eclipse sparks powerful shifts in your social connections, career trajectory, and personal belief system. As friendships evolve, professional structures transform, and subconscious insights emerge, you are stepping into a new version of yourself. Financial opportunities, career realignments, and spiritual breakthroughs will guide you toward a more authentic path. Dear Cancer and Cancer Rising, the solar eclipse on March 29, 2025, illuminates your 10th house, bringing significant changes in your career and public status. This eclipse signals a powerful new beginning, where professional opportunities, leadership roles, or shifts in long-term ambitions take center stage. You may feel a strong push to redefine your career path, take on greater responsibilities, or step into a position of authority. If your current job no longer aligns with your soul's purpose, this eclipse may trigger events that guide you toward a more fulfilling direction. Trust the process. What unfolds now is shaping your long-term success. Public recognition, reputation shifts, or external validation may also play a role. Whether you are stepping into the spotlight or making behind-the-scenes career adjustments, this is a moment to embrace your professional evolution with confidence. Saturn, the North Node, and retrograde Venus align in your ninth house, placing emphasis on education, travel, and personal philosophy. You may feel drawn to higher learning, exploring new ideologies, or re-evaluating long-held beliefs. This is a karmic period where past experiences shape your evolving worldview. Retrograde Venus invites reflection on past educational pursuits, international connections, or spiritual teachings. You might reconnect with a mentor, revisit an old passion for learning, or question the ideals that have guided you until now. The North Node's presence indicates that these shifts are destined. Trust that new perspectives will open doors to personal and intellectual growth. With Uranus in your 11th house, unexpected changes in friendships, social groups, and long-term aspirations may emerge. You might find yourself moving away from old communities and stepping into new circles that better align with your evolving identity. Sudden, fated encounters with influential people could shift your direction, helping you discover new ambitions and opportunities. At the same time, Mars in your first house fuels your personal drive and ambition. You are more assertive, courageous, and ready to take action. This transit empowers you to express yourself boldly and pursue your goals with determination. However, be mindful of impulsivity. While this energy brings strength, balance is key. The combined influence of Uranus and Mars suggests that personal and social transformations go hand in hand. As you redefine your role in collective spaces, your self-image and confidence will undergo powerful shifts. Uranus' harmonious aspects with 11th house planets, fated social and professional connections. Uranus in your 11th house forms supportive aspects with Saturn, the North Node, and retrograde Venus in your 9th house, amplifying the importance of networking and collective evolution. Unexpected opportunities may arise through social or professional groups, expanding your future vision. You may be drawn to unconventional friendships, innovative collaborations, or intellectual communities that challenge you to grow. Travel, education, or mentorship connections could introduce new paths, pushing you to embrace change. Be open to spontaneous encounters. They may hold the key to your next big breakthrough. Pluto's influence in the 8th house emphasizes deep transformations and emotional rebirth. Pluto in your 8th house aligns powerfully with the solar eclipse, triggering deep psychological and financial transformations. This period invites profound inner healing as you confront fears, release emotional baggage, and embrace personal empowerment. Financially, shared resources, investments, or inheritance matters may come into focus. You might experience shifts in joint finances, partnerships, or power dynamics. Trust that any endings or breakthroughs happening now are paving the way for long-term stability. Spiritually, this is a time of rebirth. Pluto's influence encourages you to let go of what no longer serves you. Step into your power and embrace the unknown with trust. In conclusion, this solar eclipse marks a turning point in your career, belief system, and personal evolution. As professional shifts unfold, your worldview expands, and social connections transform. You are stepping into a new version of yourself. Financial and emotional breakthroughs will bring powerful realizations, setting the stage for long-term empowerment. Dear Leo and Leo Rising, the solar eclipse on March 29, 2025, activates your 9th house, marking a powerful shift in your beliefs, education, travel, and spiritual growth. This eclipse invites you to broaden your perspective, whether through higher learning, new philosophies, or international experiences. You are stepping into a period of deep expansion. Opportunities for studying, teaching, or publishing may arise, pushing you to share your wisdom with a wider audience. Travel could become a key theme, guiding you toward new experiences that redefine your worldview. If you've been feeling stagnant, this eclipse serves as a cosmic push toward adventure and personal evolution. Saturn, the North Node, and retrograde Venus align in your 8th house, signaling major shifts in shared resources, emotional depth, and personal transformation. This transit encourages deep introspection, inviting you to release fears, heal wounds, and embrace empowerment. Financially, joint assets, inheritances, or investments may undergo restructuring. Old debts, both material and karmic, may resurface, requiring resolution. Retrograde Venus invites you to reassess financial partnerships, emotional ties, or power dynamics within intimate connections. On a psychological level, this is a period of shedding old layers. The North Node's presence in your 8th house suggests that the transformations you are experiencing now are divinely guided. While some endings may feel intense, they are paving the way for a stronger, more authentic version of yourself. With Uranus in your 10th house, sudden career changes or shifts in your public role may occur. You may feel a strong urge to break free from conventional paths, step into an unconventional career, or embrace a more authentic professional identity. Unexpected opportunities for leadership or entrepreneurship may arise, shaking up your long-term goals. Simultaneously, Mars in your 12th house fuels subconscious activity. Your dreams, intuition, and inner world are becoming more active. While Mars typically inspires action, in this placement it urges you to reflect before making bold moves. Hidden enemies or unresolved issues from the past may surface, requiring closure before you step fully into your next chapter. Uranus in your 10th house forms supportive aspects with Saturn, the North Node, and retrograde Venus in your 8th house, emphasizing sudden but beneficial shifts in finances, career, and personal transformation. Unexpected alliances may offer financial or emotional support, guiding you through transitions with greater ease. This is also a period of karmic realignment. Fated encounters, both in your personal and professional life, could introduce new sources of income, investments, or collaborations. Some relationships may undergo profound transformations, while others may enter your life with a sense of destiny. Trust that any surprise is occurring. now are divinely orchestrated to propel you toward greater personal and financial stability. Pluto in your 7th house aligns with the solar eclipse, bringing deep transformation to your relationships and partnerships. Power dynamics within business or romantic connections may shift, revealing underlying truths about commitment, trust, and authenticity. This period encourages you to release outdated relational patterns and step into more empowered connections. If a relationship has been built on unstable foundations, Pluto's influence may bring hidden issues to the surface. Alternatively, this transit could introduce a deeply transformative partnership, one that challenges and reshapes you in profound ways. Legal matters, contracts, or long-term commitments may also be a focus. Whether it's a business alliance or a romantic union, this is a time to embrace relationships that align with your highest growth. In conclusion, this solar eclipse marks a major turning point for Leo, guiding you toward higher knowledge, career evolution, and deep personal transformation. Trust the karmic cycles unfolding. What is being released now is making space for something far greater. Dear Virgo and Virgo Rising, the solar eclipse on March 29, 2025, activates your 8th house, bringing a period of profound transformation, deep emotional healing, and financial shifts. The 8th house governs shared resources, intimate bonds, and the process of letting go. This eclipse may reveal hidden truths, push you to confront your fears, and guide you toward a powerful rebirth. Metin. Financially, this could signify changes in joint finances, investments, or inheritances. You may be restructuring financial agreements or redefining your relationship with material security. Emotionally, this eclipse encourages you to release past wounds, toxic attachments, and anything that no longer serves your personal evolution. This is a time of deep alchemy. What you surrender now will pave the way for a stronger, more empowered version of yourself. Saturn, North Node, and retrograde Venus in the 7th house. Relationship karma and commitments. With Saturn, the North Node, and retrograde Venus in your 7th house, relationships take center stage. This is a period of karmic realignment in partnerships, whether romantic, business, or close one-on-one connections. Saturn urges you to take responsibility, set boundaries, and commit to relationships that support your long-term growth. The North Node's presence indicates that fated encounters or reconnections with past partners may occur. Some relationships may be tested, revealing whether they are built on a solid foundation. Retrograde Venus encourages introspection. Are your relationships aligned with your values? Are you receiving the respect and love you deserve? This transit may bring endings or solidifications in partnerships. If something is meant to evolve, it will. If a relationship has reached its karmic completion, the universe may gently or suddenly guide you toward new beginnings. Uranus in the 9th house and Mars in the 11th house, expanding your horizons. Uranus in your 9th house shakes up your beliefs, higher education, and worldview. You may experience sudden insights that shift your philosophy on life. Unexpected opportunities related to travel, learning, or publishing could arise, pushing you outside your comfort zone. At the same time, Mars in your 11th house energizes your social circles, future goals, and community involvement. You may feel a surge of motivation to pursue long-term dreams, collaborate with like-minded individuals, or take action in group settings. However, Mars can also bring tensions. Be mindful of conflicts within friendships or collective efforts. This is a period where embracing change in your belief systems and social connections will accelerate your growth. Stay open to new perspectives and trust that the people entering your life now have a purpose. Uranus' harmonious aspects with 7th house planets emphasizes unexpected relationship shifts. Uranus in your 9th house forms supportive aspects with Saturn, the North Node, and retrograde Venus in your 7th house, bringing unexpected but ultimately beneficial shifts in relationships. Sudden changes in partnerships, such as surprise commitments, reconciliations, or revelations, could take place. This transit may also introduce you to people from different cultures or belief systems who expand your perspective. A relationship dynamic that once felt rigid may now evolve in unexpected ways, breaking old patterns and encouraging more freedom within connections. Trust that the relationships unfolding now, whether new or restructured, are aligning you with your higher purpose. Pluto in your 6th house forms a strong connection with the solar eclipse, emphasizing powerful changes in your daily routines, work environment, and health. You may feel a compelling urge to redefine your approach to productivity, well-being, or how you serve others. This could be a period of career transitions, where you step into a more impactful role or transform your professional life altogether. If unhealthy work habits or imbalances have existed, Pluto will push you to confront them head-on. Health-wise, this is a time for deep healing. Psychological and emotional well-being may be just as important as physical health. Pay attention to your body's signals, what needs to be released or transformed to create a stronger, more sustainable lifestyle. In conclusion, this solar eclipse brings profound transformation for Virgo, urging you to let go of what no longer serves you, whether in relationships, finances, or your personal evolution. Trust the cycles of rebirth and embrace the lessons unfolding. Dear Libra and Libra Rising, the solar eclipse on March 29, 2025, activates your 7th house, bringing transformative changes in partnerships, commitments, and one-on-one connections. This is a time when significant relationships, romantic, business, or personal, come into focus, with karmic shifts realigning your path. This eclipse may bring the start of a new partnership, a deepening of an existing commitment, or the closure of a connection that has run its course. The 7th house governs balance, contracts, and harmony, so themes of fairness and mutual respect will be highlighted. If a relationship has been unsteady, the eclipse could bring hidden issues to the surface, forcing you to confront what needs to change. Alternatively, if you've been seeking deeper connection, this eclipse may introduce a powerful and fated bond into your life. This is a time of karmic realignment. Trust that the connections evolving now are meant to shape your future. With Saturn, the North Node, and retrograde Venus in your 6th house, your daily routines, work-life balance, and overall well-being are undergoing a major restructuring. Saturn in this house demands discipline and accountability. If there are unhealthy habits or work patterns draining your energy, now is the time to make necessary adjustments. The North Node's influence suggests that fated opportunities related to career or health may emerge. You could be drawn to a new job, a change in your work environment, or a more fulfilling daily structure. Retrograde Venus urges reflection. Are your routines bringing you joy? Are you investing enough energy into self-care? This transit is about refining how you manage your time and energy. Small but meaningful shifts now will have long-term benefits for your physical and mental well-being. Uranus in your 8th house shakes up finances, shared resources, and deep emotional bonds. Sudden shifts in joint investments, inheritances, or financial agreements could arise. Emotionally, this transit encourages liberation from past fears or attachments. What are you ready to release? Meanwhile, Mars in your 10th house brings momentum to your career and public image. You may feel an intense drive to assert yourself professionally, take on leadership roles, or pursue ambitious goals. However, Mars can also stir conflicts. Be mindful of power struggles with authority figures. Balancing personal transformation, 8th house, with career ambition, 10th house, will be key during this period. Stay open to unexpected opportunities and trust that changes unfolding now will lead you toward greater empowerment. Uranus in your 8th house forms supportive aspects with Saturn, the North Node, and retrograde Venus in your 6th house, suggesting that changes in work and well-being could lead to greater freedom and stability. You may find yourself adopting unconventional approaches to health, shifting careers, or implementing new habits that significantly improve your daily life. This is a time of innovation. Embracing flexibility in your routines will allow you to thrive. Pluto in your 5th house deeply transforms your creative expression, romantic life, and sense of joy. If you've been seeking passion and authenticity in these areas, this transit will push you toward deeper, more meaningful experiences. You may feel a strong urge to channel your emotions into artistic pursuits or creative projects. Romantically, Pluto encourages intensity. Surface-level connections may no longer satisfy you, leading to transformative new relationships or the deepening of existing ones. This transit also highlights self-expression. What parts of yourself are you ready to reveal to the world? By embracing your passions with authenticity, you'll attract experiences that truly align with your soul's path. In conclusion, this solar eclipse is a pivotal moment for Libra, reshaping relationships, career paths, and personal transformation. As you navigate shifts in partnerships and daily routines, unexpected breakthroughs will guide you toward greater balance and empowerment. Trust the changes, release what no longer serves you, and embrace the new opportunities ahead. Dear Scorpio and Scorpio Rising, the solar eclipse on March 29, 2025, activates your 6th house, bringing powerful shifts in your daily routines, work, and overall well-being. This eclipse encourages you to re-evaluate how you manage your time, responsibilities, and health. If you've been feeling overwhelmed by routines that no longer serve you, this is your cosmic reset. New job opportunities, lifestyle changes, or adjustments in your health habits may emerge. It's time to adopt a more sustainable, balanced approach to productivity. This eclipse also highlights self-discipline. Where can you be more structured? What habits or work conditions are draining your energy? Use this time to realign with a healthier, more fulfilling daily flow. Saturn, North Node, and retrograde Venus in the 5th house emphasizes reassessing passion and creativity. With Saturn, the North Node, and retrograde Venus in your 5th house, your creative expression, romantic life, and personal joy are under cosmic scrutiny. Saturn demands commitment whether in your love life, artistic endeavors, or personal projects. If you've been hesitant to take a creative risk or deepen a romantic connection, now is the time for clarity. The North Node signals fated opportunities, perhaps a romance that challenges your old patterns, or a creative endeavor that feels deeply aligned with your purpose. Retrograde Venus urges reflection. Are your passions and relationships truly fulfilling? This period pushes you to redefine joy. What truly excites and inspires you? Be open to unexpected revelations in love, creativity, and self-expression. Uranus in your 7th house shakes up relationships, bringing sudden changes in partnerships, both personal and professional. If a connection is built on shaky ground, expect a breakthrough or a breaking point. This is a time of liberation. Old relationship patterns are being disrupted, making space for more authentic, dynamic connections. Mars in your 9th house fuels your drive to explore, learn, and expand. You may feel an urge to travel, study, or engage in philosophical discussions that challenge your worldview. This is a period of intellectual and spiritual growth. Embrace the adventure. Balancing the unpredictability in relationships, 7th house, with your growing desire for expansion, 9th house, will be key. Be open to new connections and perspectives. They might lead you toward uncharted but exciting territory. Uranus in your 7th house forms harmonious aspects with Saturn, the North Node, and retrograde Venus in your 5th house, creating a blend of stability and excitement in love, creativity, and self-expression. Unexpected romantic developments or creative breakthroughs could arise, perhaps an unconventional relationship, a surprising artistic collaboration, or a spontaneous passion project that reignites your joy. Pluto in your fourth house intensifies themes related to home, family, and inner security. Deep emotional healing may take place, perhaps linked to past experiences or ancestral patterns. If unresolved family dynamics have been weighing on you, Pluto will push you to confront and transform these issues. For some, this transit may bring major changes in living arrangements, moving, renovating, or redefining what home means to you. Emotionally, this is about reclaiming personal power, strengthening your foundations, so you can move forward with greater stability. In conclusion, this solar eclipse marks a significant shift for Scorpio, urging transformation in daily life, creative expression, relationships, and emotional security. As work routines and health habits evolve while unexpected connections challenge your perspectives, trust the process. Breakthroughs in creativity, love, and personal growth are on the horizon. Dear Sagittarius and Sagittarius Rising, the solar eclipse on March 29, 2025, activates your fifth house, bringing a powerful shift in creativity, romance, and self-expression. This is a moment of rediscovery. What truly excites you? What makes your heart race with passion? This eclipse encourages you to embrace your inner artist, take creative risks, and step into the spotlight. If you've been hesitating to showcase your talents or pursue a passion, the universe is giving you a cosmic nudge. Romantically, this is a period of transformation. New love could enter your life, or an existing relationship may undergo a deep shift. If a romantic connection feels stagnant, expect revelations that push you toward authenticity and joy. Let this eclipse remind you that life is meant to be lived with enthusiasm. Follow what lights you up. With Saturn, the North Node, and retrograde Venus in your fourth house, your sense of home, family, and emotional foundations are under the microscope. Saturn asks for structure. Are your living arrangements truly supporting you? Are there unresolved family matters that need your attention? The North Node suggests fated developments, a relocation, a shift in family dynamics, or an opportunity to create a more stable home environment. Retrograde Venus encourages reflection. Are you emotionally fulfilled in your current space? Are past wounds influencing your present stability? This is a time to build a solid emotional foundation. Whether it's healing old wounds or redefining what home means to you, the universe is guiding you toward deeper security. Uranus in your sixth house shakes up your daily life and work routines. Expect surprises in your job, health, or habits. Perhaps an unexpected career shift or a new approach to well-being. If you felt trapped in monotony, Uranus brings the push you need to break free. Mars in your eighth house intensifies your focus on transformation, shared resources, and deep emotional work. This transit amplifies your determination to face fears, cut ties with limiting beliefs, and embrace powerful change. Uranus in your sixth house forms harmonious aspects with Saturn, the North Node, and retrograde Venus in your fourth house, creating an interesting dynamic between routine and stability. Unexpected developments in your work life could lead to greater emotional security, or changes at home might influence how you approach your daily responsibilities. This is a time to welcome innovation while maintaining a sense of structure. Pluto in your third house signals a powerful shift in communication, learning, and mindset. Your thoughts are becoming more intense, your words more impactful, and your ability to influence others is strengthening. This transit pushes you to transform the way you express yourself. If you've been holding back, now is the time to step into your intellectual power. You may feel drawn to study something deeply, engage in profound conversations, or redefine the way you communicate. This is a period of mental and verbal empowerment. Speak your truth, but be mindful of the weight your words carry. In conclusion, this solar eclipse sparks a creative rebirth for Sagittarius, while deeper emotional work and shifts in routine redefine your sense of security. Unexpected changes in work and home life lead to new opportunities, while Pluto transforms the way you think and communicate. Embrace this moment of cosmic realignment. The universe is guiding you toward passion, authenticity, and profound self-expression. Dear Capricorn and Capricorn Rising, the solar eclipse on March 29, 2025, illuminates your fourth house, bringing major shifts in your home, family, and inner world. This is a moment of deep transformation. Are you ready to redefine your sense of security? You may feel drawn to relocate, change your living situation, or redefine your emotional foundation. Family matters could come to the forefront, urging you to heal, reconnect, or set new boundaries. This eclipse is a cosmic reset, inviting you to release the past and build a home that truly supports your growth. On an emotional level, this transit encourages you to nurture yourself. Your roots are evolving, and with them, your ability to create a stable and fulfilling life. Saturn's presence in your third house urges you to take your communication, learning, and daily interactions more seriously. Are you expressing yourself authentically? Are your words aligned with your truth? The North Node suggests fated developments, perhaps a major decision, an important conversation, or a new learning opportunity that shapes your future. Retrograde Venus encourages reflection on how you connect with others. Are past wounds affecting your communication style? With Uranus electrifying your fifth house, creativity, romance, and self-expression are in for a shakeup. Unexpected opportunities in love or creative projects may arise. Be open to spontaneity. If you've been stuck in a routine, Uranus is here to break the pattern. Mars in your seventh house amplifies your relationships and partnerships. This could bring passionate connections, but also conflicts that need resolution. If tension has been building in your personal or professional partnerships, expect confrontations that lead to transformation. Together, Uranus and Mars create a dynamic where love, creativity, and collaboration take center stage. The key? Embrace change without fear. Uranus in your fifth house forms harmonious aspects with Saturn, the North Node, and retrograde Venus in your third house, bringing breakthroughs in communication, learning, and creative self-expression. You may suddenly discover new ways to share your ideas, teach, or engage with your community. If you've been holding back from expressing your thoughts, this alignment encourages you to speak up, take risks, and think outside the box. With Pluto in your second house, your relationship with money, stability, and self-worth is undergoing a profound transformation. This is a time of financial empowerment, perhaps through new income sources, strategic investments, or a complete shift in how you value yourself. Pluto urges you to release limiting beliefs about abundance. Your worth is not just about what you earn, but about the power you hold within. This is your moment to redefine what true security means to you. In conclusion, this solar eclipse marks a powerful shift in your home life, communication, and relationships. Unexpected changes in love and creativity push you toward greater self-expression, while Pluto transforms your financial mindset. This is a cosmic reset. Embrace the unknown, and trust that the universe is guiding you toward a more authentic and fulfilling path. For Aquarius and Aquarius Rising, the March 29, 2025, solar eclipse in your third house signals a major reset in the way you think, communicate, and interact with the world. This is a time of intellectual expansion. Are you ready to see things from a new perspective? You may feel called to embark on a new learning journey, start a writing project, or improve the way you express yourself. Important conversations, contracts, or decisions may arise, shaping your future in unexpected ways. Pay attention to what messages come your way. New information could open doors you never considered before. Your mental landscape is evolving, and with it, your connections with siblings, neighbors, and close friends. Be open to new ways of thinking, speaking, and sharing your truth. Saturn in your second house demands a disciplined approach to finances, self-worth, and material security. Are your financial structures strong enough to support your future? This transit pushes you to build a stable foundation through patience and responsibility. The North Node suggests fated opportunities in income and resources, while retrograde Venus asks you to reassess what truly matters. Are you clinging to outdated beliefs about money and self-value? This is your cosmic invitation to redefine abundance, not just in wealth, but in confidence and self-esteem. With Uranus shaking up your fourth house, unexpected changes in your home, family, or living situation are likely. You may feel a deep urge to break free from old patterns and create a space that truly reflects your evolving self. Mars in your sixth house brings an intense focus on daily routines, work, and health. You're driven to take action, whether that means restructuring your habits, pursuing new career goals, or setting boundaries in your work environment. However, be mindful of burnout. Balance is key. Uranus forms harmonious aspects with Saturn, the North Node, and retrograde Venus in your second house, bringing unconventional yet rewarding financial and personal growth opportunities. You may discover new ways to earn money, invest, or redefine what security means to you. If you've been feeling stuck in traditional methods, now is the time to embrace innovation. Unexpected breakthroughs could lead to long-term stability. With Pluto in your first house, you are undergoing a deep, profound transformation. Your identity, presence, and personal power are shifting, pushing you toward a more authentic and empowered version of yourself. This is not just about external changes, it's about stepping into your true power. You are shedding old layers, embracing your strength, and preparing to show up in the world in a new way. Trust this metamorphosis. The universe is guiding you toward your highest potential. In conclusion, this solar eclipse ignites a powerful shift in the way you think, communicate, and value yourself. With transformative energies influencing your finances, home life, and identity, you're stepping into a period of deep realignment. Embrace the unexpected. This is your chance to create a foundation that truly supports your growth. Dear Pisces and Pisces Rising, the March 29, 2025 solar eclipse in your second house brings a powerful shift in your relationship with money, possessions, and self-value. This is a time of new beginnings in financial stability and personal confidence. Are you earning in alignment with your true worth? Are you holding on to outdated beliefs about abundance? This eclipse may push you to reassess your income sources, spending habits, or even your sense of security. Financial opportunities may arise, but they will require you to embrace a new mindset. This isn't just about money. It's about recognizing your intrinsic value. With Saturn in your first house, you're stepping into a period of self-discipline and personal mastery. This transit asks you to take yourself seriously. Who are you becoming? What structures do you need to put in place to support this new version of yourself? The North Node in your sign points toward a fated journey of self-discovery, while retrograde Venus urges you to reflect on how you present yourself to the world. Are you being authentic? Are you embracing your personal power? Relationships may shift as you redefine your boundaries and prioritize your growth. With Uranus revolutionizing your third house, your way of thinking and communicating is undergoing major transformation. You might adopt new learning paths, engage in unexpected conversations, or even change your approach to social media or content creation. Mars in your fifth house brings a surge of creative energy, passion, and confidence. Whether in romance, artistic pursuits, or self-expression, you are being pushed to take bold action. This is a time to let go of fear and fully embrace what sets your soul on fire. Uranus is forming harmonious aspects with Saturn, the North Node, and retrograde Venus in your first house, supporting a radical reinvention of your identity. You may feel an urge to break free from limiting self-perceptions and embrace a new way of being. If you've been hesitant to step into your personal power, the universe is giving you the green light. Unexpected events may shake things up, but they are guiding you toward alignment. With Pluto in your 12th house, you are undergoing an intense inner transformation. Hidden truths, subconscious patterns, and karmic cycles are being brought to the surface for healing. This is a period of profound spiritual awakening. Trust the process. Old wounds may resurface, but they are showing you what needs to be released, so you can move forward with clarity and strength. Meditation, therapy, or energy work can help you navigate this powerful shift. In conclusion, this solar eclipse is reshaping your financial world, self-worth, and personal identity. With Saturn guiding you towards self-mastery, Uranus pushing for bold communication, and Pluto working behind the scenes to deepen your spiritual awareness, you are stepping into a powerful phase of transformation. A fated rebirth, reshaping the past, forging the future. Under the celestial influence of this powerful eclipse, the universe invites us to revisit the lessons of the past and move forward, shaping a future with renewed strength and clarity. As the cosmic energies settle, remember, dear souls, that the path ahead is yours to shape. The universe has whispered its secrets, guiding you towards a new beginning, a fated rebirth. Trust in the signs, embrace the flow, and allow your spirit to be reborn. Until we meet again, may the stars watch over you, and may the light of the eclipse illuminate your journey. Stay aligned, stay connected, and never forget, the power is within you. As we close this chapter, remember to subscribe, like, and share if you felt the cosmic pull. Your journey is just beginning, and the universe has so much more to reveal. Stay tuned, stay aligned, and let the stars guide you.